Hi, this is Jason Witt. We're looking for an article I wrote today on Amazons.com. Scrolling down on the Christian category here. Here it is. China chained to pollution. We're clicking on it, scrolling down, and taking a look at the article. China Chained to Pollution by Jason Witt. When you receive the seal, you will see climate change as the end coming. You will be interested to learn how efforts in China to create a government department to handle the environment are already considered futile. China recently created a new ministry to handle the issue of the environment. This ministry will be top level, a combination of a number of smaller government departments which now will overlap. China has restructured its government like this several times in recent decades, and none of these efforts have grown into much better management of the country. Now experts are saying this time is no different. The reason is the Environment Ministry will not be given vertical power, meaning it will not have the power to manage what is happening at the lowest level, the local grassroots level. And the local officials in China are notoriously interested in the growth of their areas, not in the protection of the environment. There will be no new accountability of how funds from the top are spent at these low levels. And this is not good in a country still plagued by corruption. It means much of the money and effort is going to be wasted trying to change things at the most local level, which is where all the pollution comes from. Meanwhile, reports are that China is producing much more pollution than previously thought, especially carbon dioxide, the main greenhouse gas. Researchers from the U.S. recently studied China's emissions growth. They say that China's emissions are growing now at about 11% per year, much more than the figures of 2.5% to 5% tallied from the figures provided by the Chinese government. They lament this is going to make it much harder for the world to control greenhouse gases. So far, none of the international agreements have held China accountable for this because it is a developing country. But other reports show that China has surpassed the United States as the world's biggest polluter with greenhouse gases. This has happened just recently, but China resists the idea it should cut emissions. A Chinese official recently said that the developed countries are the ones who should go on a diet. He said at breakfast, one person ate 3 slices of bread and 3 others ate 1 slice. Who needs to go on a diet? There are more people in China, so its per capita emissions are low. But since there are so many people, it does pollute now more than any other country. And those greenhouse gases are warming the world. Jesus predicted this too. He taught the parable of the fig tree. When the fig tree buds, you know that summer is near. That summer is the way Jesus described the end of the world. And scientists agree the end is coming as a warming like a summer. When you are sealed, you will see climate change as the end of the world coming. You will prepare yourself to meet Jesus, who will return. And when he returns, he will return within you. When you are sealed, you will give up hope for your future in this world. You will give up trying to save the earth and focus instead on your eternal future. You will have a future in heaven when you receive the seal. And now Jason, that's me, would like to invite you to head over to sealsecrets.com, and that's where you can pick up the first 3 chapters of my book, Seal of the Soul, for free. And you get another free gift when you do that too. And you can also head over to sealofthesoul.com, and that's where you can pick up the rest of the book, Seal of the Soul. Well, this is Jason Witt saying God bless you, and thanks for watching the video.